Revelio.
Somewhere below me. Oh my, this is a creepy place.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Great eye.
That's it.
A great eye. Rimmed and lidless. Let's just go through the creepy door.
Lumos.
Oh, I love the floor. That's some exquisite marble. What's in the box, man? What's in the box? Kilted garb. Take me to the gear page, sir. Oh my, legendary. I don't like the look of it, but the stats are phenomenal. Oh, those boots are pretty fine. I think I might actually go with that now that I saw that. The dashing young man. Maybe I want to change the scarf. I don't know. I still rather like the one I have for the moment. Trimum says, even if you sell them, you have the appearance of the ones you have. Oh, that's cool.
Where might this lead?
We're about to find out where it might lead. The Athenaeum. The Athenaeum?
Lumos. Revelio. Accio.
Well, I did something.
Lumos.
But we're gonna have to fight those guys. Shit. Oh, does it pause when we go into this menu so you can change out on the fly?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Whoa, what was that? Oh, it's just showing me that I can throw those. Man, that's cool. Whoa!
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful 10-hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. So basically just spam your attacks. When at least one segment of your ancient magic... Oh, that's what that blue meter is for. That makes sense.
Protego!
And I'm assuming it doesn't go away. It doesn't look like it goes down over time. So it's just, oh shit, that's a, okay, we gotta go fast. Ha 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 ha. Unlimited power. Ah, run, run, run. That's right, Nigel.
This
Unlimited
must be the way
power.
forward, but to where?
I like power. Oh shit, did that summon something over here? Okay. Very interesting. So if I did this... Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh my, what is this? A treasure chest? A classic sorcerer hat? My, Renfail, you are a wizard now. Oh, I can't use it yet. I gotta be level 8. Boo! What's up, Hector? I have the power!
Nearly there. Let's keep my wits about me.
Okay. Hey, Jasker Jaws. Fuck off. Welcome to the ban. We get to ban our first.
I'm a consultant on YouTube. My team has analyzed, and it's your toxic positivity that makes your channel lose subscribers.
Strong hand, fist of iron, judgment falls. Hearts are dying, banhammer strikes. Tears like rain, justice served. Feel
their pain. Toxic positivity? There's nothing like being accused of toxic positivity, kids. That's awesome. Yeah, Nigel, it means I'm killing them with kindness. I love it. Our first ban of the day. Ooh, I got a new scarf. Question is, can I wear it yet? Ooh, I can. What's it look like? Ooh. Arianet says toxic positivity can't even survive on YouTube. What are they talking about? Yeah, it's just people trolling for being... People trolling just to be trolly. I'm trying to think, when was the first... I think the first time I got accused of toxic positivity was with Starfield. I got accused of toxic positivity on Starfield. I think it was the DLC. Because I was always talking about how much fun I was having, and people were like, you're just delusional. You're full of toxic positivity. There's no way that you actually like Starfield. You're just doing it for the views. You're just doing it for the money. You're a paid shill. By the way, I still have a video I'm working on called How to Be a Toxic Paid Shill. Something along those lines. I haven't quite figured out the title for it yet, but it's going to be How to Be a Professional Shill on YouTube. It's in the works. My favorite of all time, though, is getting accused of being pro-Star Wars. Of having a Star Wars agenda, is what I got told. Says that you obviously have a Star Wars agenda. And it's like, duh. I love Star Wars. Like, you don't get to take that away from me just because you don't like Star Wars.
Potato.
Oh, there's one of those shards.
Potato.
And there's probably a big boss in here who I'm going to use my special ability on. Oh, maybe not.
It is a book after all. Revelio.
Yeah, Viper, people are just silly, is what it comes down to. I've got 8,000 videos on my channel. I've been doing this for a little while. You know, you don't make a living at something unless you enjoy what you're doing. And it's hard to enjoy what you're doing if you're gonna be a hater. What are we looking at here? These are the guys the ancient magic dude from before. Kid with a crutch. No water in the bucket. What is he about to do? Create rain? So they made it all green and everything else, but what about the kid? So they've used their power for good, but at what cost? And she saw something. I want to be a wizard too. Oh, that's her later on.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Oh,
As it
she's not the
happens,
only one.
I
Or
was
I'm not the
also
only one.
admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Oh.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
Oh, why do I get the feeling she's going to go bad?
This powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
And she just thinks absolute power. JK says it's his toxic grifter bot, right?
Sebastian.
Erudite says, I've seen you
Sneaking into
critique
the
games you
restricted
enjoyed because they
section
had flaws.
again.
That's the opposite of toxic
I had
positivity.
thought we were through with this mischief.
I am not afraid to
Clearly
critique when something
detentions are insufficient.
has a flaw.
I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
Is he gonna rat me out?
You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, he's a trustworthy pal then.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Alright, I owe Sebastian big time. Big time.
Incendio.
Oops. I'm assuming I gotta get out of here now.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Can I use that without... not necessarily. Yeah, exactly. Not all Slytherins are bad. So you're not wrong. Area says the amount of money I would need to pretend to like something is disproportionate to any game's marketing budget. There's been I think that there are always going to be examples of, I mean, everybody has a price. Everybody has a price. You might not know what your price is yet, but everybody has a price. Especially when we're talking life-changing levels of income. But like I got offered, the most I've been offered so far to do a sponsored stream, and I'm relatively small still, was $1,000 to do a 2-hour sponsored stream. So $500 an hour to do a sponsored stream. It was not a game that I would have played unless I was paid to play it. Because it just wasn't, it was like a Dragon's Dogma 2 style of game. And I'm just not into those monster slaying, like Monster Hunter games. It's just not my, I mean, I will occasionally try them out, but I don't go out of my way to play those types of games. But just because someone is paying me money doesn't mean I'm going to be like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. It's always about providing an honest take on things. One of the reasons that Chris and I got to travel full time for so many years was because we were sincere with our reviews about going places. So yeah, I don't care if you may have paid for my first class ticket, you may have put me up in a 5-star resort. I'm still gonna have, if the shrimp tastes bad at the restaurant, I'm gonna say something about it. If the hot water goes out, I'm gonna say something. If the internet is shit, I'm gonna say something. Like, you know, you can praise everything else while still critiquing. Johnny coming in with a, it says NOK. I always forget what that's, Norwegian Kronos maybe. With a thank you, sir. It's a 249 NOK super chat. Thank you so much for that, Johnny Hansen. Good to see you. Norwegian Kronor is what it's called. Nice. Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for the super chat over on YouTube. I think that's the difference too. Is like, you can't be a paid shill if you're critiquing something. Like, that's the direct opposite of a paid shill. Tomes and Tribulations. Take the book to Professor Fig. Oh, and Johnny just dropped 10 memberships over on YouTube. Damn, Johnny. But damn. But donk-a-donk. Well, congratulations, everybody who just got memberships over on YouTube. Don't forget to check the member videos section on YouTube. We're due for a new one. It's been about 2 weeks since the last one. I was trying to wait until I went back to my physical therapist, but
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox.
Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate that, man.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Professor
Sir,
Sharp.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Right, Nigel? That's Johnny's the perfect example of toxic positivity. We're gonna spread the love.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Chris Shop says, how are you liking the game so far? Man, I'm loving it. I did an early thoughts video yesterday morning, I think, or yesterday afternoon, which has like more thoughts and stuff, but my short answer to that is I just absolutely love it. This is amazing.
What will you tell
Like,
them
the
about
short version
Mr.
is
Osric's death?
I don't know
5
how much
thumbs
I dare
up.
say.
Like,
George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail.
just phenomenal
My
experience.
instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
So we're unveiling even more. like things we can do and ways to progress my character, which is freaking awesome. All right, let's go to the challenges section since I've completed some quests. Oh, I got a cloak. Oh, I think I can wear those. Didn't I get like a head thing that I can wear when I ding? No, I gotta ding and I gotta get to level 8. Okay. I am gonna actually change these so that I don't see any gloves. It looks really weird. Okay, I got some new glasses. Sorry, well, I got some new appearance glasses. Oh my goodness, I have all sorts of... Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go no, I don't need glasses right now. I did get some new wand handles too. What do those look like? Ooh. No. That's, if it was a different color, I might go with it. That's interesting. I did get a robe though. It says cloak though, so I can change this to what? Look like... Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the cloak look. That's, at least not with this. I would need a different outfit to be able to pull off a, Yeah, that doesn't go with that outfit at all. Sticking with the robes. If there's a black version of that handle, that would look... Well, I think a brown would probably go better with that wand. Okay.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
So that just came via mail? Hold L3 to read mail. I just did.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay, we have lots of new quests opening up. Natty just sent you an owl post requesting you meet her in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. Well, I don't want to, but I think it's probably prompting me to do that. Switch to the world map. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is a hamlet, Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, foo flames, side quests, and collectibles. Lower Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogwarts. In reverence to the school that taught them all, the inhabitants decided on the name Hogsfield. However, around the same time, the villagers of Upper Hogsfield also opted for the same name, Hogsfield, after Hogsmeade was made. Thus, an unhappy compromise was decided upon, and each village added a qualifier to their name.